Hey YouTube, Shuriken Shinobi here with a review of the Shuriken Sentai Ninninger Saikyou Shinobigatana Ninja Gekiatsutou. So this thing is a thing for sure. So this is a repaint of the Ninja Ichibanto with a new soundboard and a little, not really remolding, but the letters up here are all different and stuff. But at the core, it's the same looking toy. It's just very, very red. And so this is a sword that was transformed, I guess, by Star Ninja, and then it's kind of used by everyone independently. And I don't know why this exists really, but it includes this additional shuriken, the Shukyouku NinShuriken, which is like ultimate NinShuriken, I think, is what we're translating it as. I don't remember. It looks cool, though. I'll give it that much. But let's get it open and take a look. Alright, real quick before we take a look at this thing, here is the NinShuriken. And like I said, I actually really enjoy this one. Not so much because of the sounds or anything like that, but just because I really dig the way that it looks. It just looks really cool with all 6 of the symbols around it. I don't know, I really like the way that it looks. So Shukyouku NinShuriken, as predicted, or as obvious. As you can see, just kind of rolling around this thing. There's no little like trigger on the side to make it know when it's spun. So all of the sounds in this thing are going to be through the back button press. And you can just cycle through them on your own. So there's the same attack noise at the end of everyone. So there's 6 different attacks that all have different names. Probably one for each character, even though that's not really the case on the show or anything. In fact, I think they've only used like 2 or 3 on the show as of this recording, and the show only has 2 episodes left. So, yeah, not a whole lot of time left. But here is the Gekiatsutou, and it does some things that I like. In terms of the look of it, I like the color red, so I dig it. But at the same time, this is so overly red. Like, bringing in the Ninja Ichibanto, you get a lot more color breaking this up. The yellow throughout here, the blade being silver, the hilt being black, the fire design there. When you take a look at the Gekiatsutou, it's like red, 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 blue, blue, orange. So it's a lot of red. Like, it's like they used their red budget on just being so overtly red. But yeah, I don't know exactly how to feel about this exactly, but as you can see, it's the same simple concept. The buttons do have different kanji on them because they do different things, and like I said before, the text on the inside here is obviously very much different, since that says Ichibanto on it, and this does not, because that's not what this is. So if we go ahead and snap this on, unfortunately, the LEDs up here is, I think, still also red. So it's kind of hard to see. Doesn't really have a good LED effect up on there. But you have simple slashing noises, nothing too crazy there. With no NinShuriken attached, the only function that absolutely works decently is this little yellow button right here. So very simple, just basic attack there with no spin. So now we're Takaharu, and all of our lives are miserable because Takaharu is awful. But let's go ahead and hit that. So surprisingly, it doesn't say Moi Tekita, which surprises me a bit. But yeah, you get little phrases from Takaharu as you hit the trigger, which is kind of cool, I suppose. So now we're Kinji, so we're a little bit better. So same setup, lots of explosions. Same setup as Takaharu, you get an intro sound, and then after a couple slashes, you get 2 more additional phrases. So that is that. Note, when you have a shuriken attached to this, the Za Takaharu and Za Kinji will not actually work when there's a ninshuriken attached, and I'll show that off in a moment. So let's go ahead and attach our Shukyouku whatever ninshuriken on here. We're all ready to go. Let's press the red button. If we don't spin at all, you just get a very basic attack. We hit it again, spin it once, you get that, and of course you can hit the button. Do another attack. We hit the button again, spin it twice, we get Gekiatsutou, so we're a little bit stronger. If we do it 3 times, and what if we do it 4 times? What if we do it 5 times? No, 4 is the limit. So you'll get Gekiatsutou, which is as strong as you can get with this thing. And that's kind of cool. I like the multi-spin concept. I'm not too keen on the sounds, because I don't particularly like the voice all that much. But the concept of the multiple times you spin it, the stronger it gets is a kind of a neat concept. Not an original concept, but a neat one nonetheless. Blue button. If you do no spin, again, pretty simple. So you get a little bit different of a phrase if you spin the shuriken. And then finally, like I said, the yellow button does have a little bit different of a function if you have a shuriken attached. So you can hit the button if you want there. It doesn't particularly matter all that much. So as you can see, this is obviously workable with the other shurikens too. It doesn't really need this one in order to do anything, since most of the base is with the toy itself. And all this does is say names of attacks and some exploding noises. There's not really a whole lot there. So like I said, pretty simple. It's a repaint. There isn't a whole lot to it. And honestly, that is that. So overall, if you never picked up the Ichibanto and want one or the other, just get the Ichibanto. The Ichibanto is an actual changer, so to speak, and it has all the transformation noises and the summoning noises in this. The Gekiatsutou, I feel, was just a cash-in sort of toy. It really isn't used all that effectively on the show, if at all. I was expecting it to be a transformation device for Star Ninja into Super Star Ninja, but he just kind of does that at will and doesn't really need the Gekiatsutou. And it's not like it's a power-up for anyone. It's just a big red sword that they can use when they want to, for whatever reason. There's no real rhyme or reason for it. So to me, it feels very much like just a last-minute, end-of-line cash-in order to try to get people's money again. With that being said, I don't really recommend it. There isn't a whole lot to do, and the Takaharu and Kinji phrases just aren't enough to warrant a pickup for this. The Shukyouku NinShuriken, however, does look really nice. It doesn't function all that well, and it doesn't really do a whole lot, but it looks nice on display. So if you're a NinShuriken collector, by all means, you kind of do need to pick this up for that. Thankfully, this thing didn't really go over all that well, and it is pretty easy to find cheap on the aftermarket. So with that in mind, if you can get it for a good price, by all means go ahead. But if you're paying full price for these or actively want to know if you should hunt it down, I would just simply say no. There really isn't a whole lot there to sell this thing other than the NinShuriken, and even then, while it looks cool, it ultimately just doesn't do a whole lot. So that about does it for this review. If you like it, go ahead and blast that like button, comment below, and subscribe for more. So as always, thanks for watching, take care, and have a great one. Bye.